Hi, Julia McCutcheon here. Welcome to the second in this series of 3 videos on conscious writing that I've created to give you a sense of how conscious writing leads you to discover your true self and express your true voice on the page and in the world. Today I'm going to teach you one part of the conscious writing process, which I explain in detail in part 3 of my book called Conscious Writing. Now, most of us lead very busy lives these days, and we often have a limited amount of time and energy to devote to our creative writing beyond the usual commitments that we all have. So we need to make the most of the windows of opportunity. And the conscious writing process is a series of conscious actions that serve as an effective and direct way to transition from everyday mode into the deeply aligned and connected state where you are able to access your true voice as you express it in the world. So even if you only have 20 or 30 minutes, then you can make the most of that time and use it creatively and productively. So the part of the conscious writing process that I'm going to teach you today is called the Mudra Sequence. And it serves as an effective standalone technique for bringing you into that state of alignment and connection that conscious writing is always pointing you towards. So first of all, let me say a few words about mudras. Mudras are gestures, usually of the hands, and they are used in many different traditions, including the Buddhist and the yogic tradition, or you may also have seen them in Indian classical dance. And when they're used correctly, these gestures act as internal locks and they guide energy flow to the brain. And research has shown that hand gestures actually stimulate the same regions of the brain as language. So of course that suits our purposes perfectly as conscious writers. So let's dive into the mudra sequence practice then. So you need to come to a standing position with your feet shoulder width apart, and make sure that your weight is evenly distributed over the soles of your feet so that you're not tipping forwards or back. Have a nice straight body, elongate your spine, and just let your arms for the moment hang loosely down by your sides. Now there are 8 gestures of the mudra sequence, and when you've learnt this simple series, I definitely recommend that you do this practice with your eyes closed. Today I'm going to guide you through. So starting in this standing position, the very first thing is that we'll take a few deep breaths. And you may like to place your hands just gently over the lower part of your belly so that you can really feel the in-breath, which will expand the lower part of your belly, and the out-breath, which will contract the lower part of your belly back towards your spine. So just in your own time, take a few deep breaths now. And on your out-breath, make sure that you exhale all of the air fully from your lungs, and ideally making the out-breath about twice as long as the in-breath. So take one more deep breath. And then return your hands to hang loosely down by your sides. Now with the mudra sequence, we coordinate the breath with the movement. So first of all, I'd like you to imagine that you are standing tall like a tree. And like a tree, imagine that you have roots that come from the soles of your feet that go way down into the earth beneath you. And like a tree, imagine that you have branches that come from the upper part of your body that reach way into the sky above you. So just standing there for a moment and settling into that visualized imaginary situation of standing tall like a tree. And on your next in-breath, you're going to turn your palms to face down towards the earth and simultaneously send your awareness down through your body, out through the soles of your feet, along the imaginary roots, and way down into the earth beneath you. So palms facing down towards the earth and sending your awareness down into the earth. And in the native wisdom traditions, this is Mother Earth, the divine feminine and the ultimate creative principle. So just feel, as much as you can at this time, a connection with the earth. Feel the earth supporting you as you stand there. Feel grounded and strong and solid and connected with this divine feminine creative energy. And as you breathe in and out, just feel as much as you can that you are breathing in that feminine flowing energy and exchanging that back into the earth on your out-breath. Now on your next in-breath, you're going to turn your palms to face upwards towards the sky, leaving your arms where they are. Simultaneously, you're going to draw your awareness up through your body and out through the crown of your head, through the imaginary branches of the tree, way up into the sky above you. So palms facing up, awareness sent up to the sky above you. And in the native wisdom traditions, this is Father Sky, and this is the divine masculine and the ultimate guiding principle. So again, just immerse yourself in the masculine guiding energies of being focused and organized. And as you breathe in and out, just feel as much as you can that you are exchanging energy with this divine masculine guiding principle. Now on your next in-breath, you're going to turn your left palm only back down to face the earth, leaving your right palm where it is. And establish or re-establish your connection with the earth and the divine feminine, whilst maintaining your connection with the sky and the divine masculine. So just feel as much as you can the energies of the feminine creative flow and the masculine organized, guiding, focused principle. Feeling those energies within you, dancing freely and blending. Now on your next in-breath, draw your palms up to the level of your heart, and when you get there, turn the left palm up so that both palms are facing up, and then reach up, putting your arms up into a V position and looking up towards the sky. This is a very primal gesture, a very open-hearted gesture. So open your heart in this gesture and in this position. And then draw your palms together above your head, dropping your chin back down into the regular position. And when you're ready, draw your palms down and the energy with it, pausing at the point between your eyebrows and the central point between the two hemispheres of your brain, where the divine feminine and the divine masculine blend into one magnificent whole. And then finally draw your palms and that blended energy back down to the level of your heart, and just pause here for a moment. And it's through the heart that we express these energies in the world. And when you're using the mudra sequence as a preparation for your creative work, this is the point at which you dive straight into developing your ideas and doing your writing. For now, I'll just explain that this mudra sequence can be done literally in a matter of moments, anytime you feel the need to be centered and grounded and feel connected. Or you can expand the time you spend at each of the positions in the mudra sequence and really immerse yourself in the flow of energy, and then you'll really benefit from the balancing effects that it actually has. And either way, with repetition and with practice, this mudra sequence really can serve as a very effective way for you to bring yourself into the alignment and the connection that we are aiming for always as conscious writers, and as a preparation for us to do our creative writing from the level of our true self rather than from the everyday mind where we usually inhabit. So I'd just like to add that if this practice is new and unfamiliar for you and you've not done anything like this before, I encourage you to act as if the practice could work for you and give the practice the benefit of the doubt. So use it on a regular basis until you find that you can verify the results for yourself from your own experience. And on that point, I'd like to encourage you to take the prompt from this session and every day over the next 7 days, use the mudra sequence before you do any creative writing or indeed any creative work of any kind, and just see what effect it may have for you. So in the next video, we're going to take forward the principles that we've learnt so far, and I'm going to lead you through a guided meditation that will take you into exploring the one core question that all conscious writers need to ask themselves. See you then.